The Millionaires Unit, the Aristocratic Flyboys who fought the Great War and invented American air power. By Marc Wortman. Narrated by Lawlor. Copyright 2006 by Marc Wortman. This unabridged audiobook is published by arrangement with Marc Wortman and Public Affairs Books and was produced in the year 2006 by Tantor Media Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. Introduction. Europe and America, 1916. How very young we were. In 1916, 2 years into the bloodiest war the world had yet seen, nearly half of the 9 million soldiers, sailors, and airmen, and 5 million civilians who would be killed in the First World War already lay dead. Still, from the skies over London to the depths of the North Sea, and from the snowy steppes of Russia to the deserts of Mesopotamia, and all along the 450-mile Western Front, the cataclysmic attrition of the forces of Germany, the Austro-Hungarian Empire and their allies, the Central Powers, and of the allied armies of France, Great Britain, Russia, and Italy, would not abate. The world's first truly global conflict had sucked nation after nation down into its murderous vortex. Some 65 million men were at arms, more than all previous wars combined. The front lines convulsed with bloody clashes that massacred 5,000 men on average every single day, but the opposing forces barely advanced. Only one great power remained aloof, regarding the dreadful slaughter from afar: America. The 3,000-mile barrier of the Atlantic Ocean kept the horrors of the war far removed from the lives of most Americans. The occasional sinking of ships near American ports increasingly poisoned U.S.-German relations, but not even the infamous torpedoing of the British passenger liner the Lusitania, as it steamed from New York to Liverpool, could rouse a distracted people to war or shift the government from its policy of strict neutrality. The United States had not fought a large-scale war of massed armies since the Civil War a half-century earlier. With its 19th-century-style standing army smaller than the Great War combatants lost in a typical month's fighting, a sparse navy charged with defending the nation's thousands of miles of coastline, and an air force smaller than Bulgaria's or the Belgian forces that had escaped German occupation, the United States was ill-prepared to fight even a small-scale war. Instead, other matters occupied the mind of a fast-changing, swift-moving nation. America was building. With its own internal frontiers awaiting conquest, the nation was racing ahead.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?